Hi everyone! Today we're not going to start with our regular Pesach song. We are going to start with our Ke'ara song so that we can figure out what the next step in the Seder is. So here we go. Zroa, roasted neck, Beitza, hard-boiled egg, Maror, oh so bitter to taste, Charoset, apples, nuts, and wine, it looks like a brick. Karpas, a vegetable in salt water we dip. Then comes chazeres, which is like maror. This completes our whole ke'ara. We place our ke'ara. Top of matzos 3, the Kohen, the Yisroel, and the middle, the Levi. So the Levi right now is split in half, because the bigger half, like we said in Yachatz, was put into our handy dandy afikomen bag that I hope you guys started to sew, and it was hidden. Now, some people have a tradition that the kids get to hide the afikomen, and some people have the tradition that the parents get to hide the afikomen, but whichever way you did it, right now is a really good time to hide the afikomen, because what happens after Magid, after we drink our second cup of wine, we are going to get up and wash our hands. Now, the difference between this washing and the washing we did before was that this time we're about to eat matzah. And before we eat matzah and bread, we always wash our hands and say a bracha. So since everybody's getting up from the table and going to the sink to wash their hands, or like we said last time, some people are going to stay at the table and there's going to be a bucket of water passed around so you could wash your hands at the table. People are very busy washing hands, and so it's the perfect time to hide the afikomen somewhere, so that way you can find it later on in the Seder. So when you're at Rachtza, the sixth part of the Seder, you're going to wash your hands. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, some people do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and whatever you do is fine. So you're going to wash your hands, and then you're going to come back, and it's the time of the Seder that we start to eat. Your tummies are probably growling. You were waiting so long. Magid was so long. You told a really big story. And now we're going to eat. So before we make hamotzi on our matzah, well, actually, we have to say 2 brachas on our matzah. The first bracha is actually going to be the hamotzi bracha, the same bracha that we make on our bread. But then we're going to say another bracha, the second bracha. And the second bracha is going to be a bracha that we say al achilas matzah. We have a mitzvah to eat matzah. Just like we say a bracha when we light the Hanukkah candles. We say, lehadlik ner shel Hanukkah. Hashem gave us a mitzvah to light the Hanukkah candles. Or when we hear the Megillah, lishmoa Megillah. Or when we have to shake the lulav. We always say a bracha before we do a mitzvah. And so the mitzvah now is to eat matzah, and we're remembering the matzah that was on our backs when we left Mitzrayim. And matzah is actually poor man's bread. It's much heavier than challah. It stays in our belly for longer. So we are about to eat the matzah. So we say both brachas at motzi matzah, the 7th part of our Seder, and then we gobble it up. Now some of you might like matzah, some of you might not like some matzah, but it's really important that we do the mitzvah and eat some matzah at the Seder. Okay, so now we did Kadesh. We drank our first cup of grape juice. We did Orchatz. We washed our hands and did not make a bracha. We did Karpas. We dipped a vegetable in salt water. We did Yachatz. Broke the middle matzah. Here's the broken piece. And the other one is hiding. We did Magid, telling the story, singing the Manishtana, singing songs and saying thank you to Hashem. That was number 5. And just now we did Rachtza, washing with a bracha, and Motzi Mata, crunch, crunch. So let's sing our song. I don't have my pictures right now, but now we can sing our song. And when we get to Motzi Matzah, let's say crunch, crunch together. All right, here we go. Kadesh Orchatz, Karpas Yachatz, Magid Rachtza, Motzi Matzah, crunch, crunch, Maror Korech, Shulchan Orech, Tzafun Barech, Hallel Nirtzah. All right, everybody, I'll see you later.